Recall vote targeting a city councilwoman in Mesa is getting national attention.
This is seen as a test on whether Republicans can cross the political aisle and cross the president without paying a price. Our political editor, Dennis Welch, is here to take us through the facts behind this interesting recall.
Really interesting how this race has gotten some national attention. There was a big write-up, I believe, last week and just in the New York Times. Now, remember about a year and a half ago, Julie Spilsbury easily won her re-election race for the Mesa City Council on her seat there. But she is now in for the political fight of her life, a recall election. Now, officially, her opponents say this is all about several votes she took while on the council, but her real political crime happened last year during the presidential election. Spilsbury is a registered Republican who appears to be punished for endorsing Donald Trump's opponent, Kamala Harris, last year. She doesn't regret endorsing her at all and told me today that this kind of partisan politics has no place on the Mesa City Council.
So I'm in a nonpartisan position, and when you drive on the roads and call 911 and turn on your water, no one cares if you're Republican or Democrat. And that's what I've been doing for 5 years, and people know it. And we want to keep partisan politics off of our city council.
Now, Spilsbury's opponent, Dorian Taylor, said Mesa voters deserve to have a council member who shares their same political views. In the Mesa district that Taylor wants to represent, overwhelmingly voted for Trump last year.
Personally, I felt deceived, because I thought that she was a Republican that stood on the traditional platform that Republicans stand on, and the Democrat platform is different. And so I figured her party affiliation informed me as to how she would vote if we just weren't speaking to her.
And if Spilsbury is successfully recalled from office, Taylor will likely be sworn into office on November 17th, about 2 weeks from today. Back to you guys.
Aside from that, we'll be watching the way a lot of the elections turn out for our schools and our school districts all over the
it's going to
state.
be interesting because the economy is always top of mind with voters, and they're being asked to pony up money for bond elections, and they're also being asked to pony up some money to expand the county's health care system. So what is the mood now with a lot of voters here? Inflation is still an issue. Affordability is still an issue. Are they going to be willing to dig it deep into their pockets, or a little bit into their pockets, to shell out some more cash to fund more things at schools like books and maintenance and stuff like that, as well as expand that healthcare system?
I'm always fascinated by this because you say it's an off-year election, so the turnout's like 25%, but these tend to be the dollars and cents decisions that affect every household.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you're one of those voters out in the polls that we saw today, somebody who mailed in that ballot, I mean, you really do have a lot of power. You have an oversized amount of power with your one vote, because this is such a low turnout election, but big consequences could come out of it.
All right, we'll be watching those results later tonight. Thanks, Dennis.